Good evening, and first at 5, a high-speed chase through the streets of Wilsonville ends with a police shooting with what appears to be 4 shots fired in the middle of the day and just steps from the front door of the local police department. Thanks for joining us. I'm David Molko.
And I'm Laurel Porter. Mike Benner's been on the scene for us all afternoon. Let's get right to Mike, who's been talking to witnesses there. And Mike, one was able to record video of that critical moment when gunfire erupted.
Yeah, that's right, Laurel, and we will show you that video, and we want to warn everyone at home, it is graphic. But first, let me step out of the way and give you a look here at the scene. You'll notice the gold car right there that law enforcement was after. It's surrounded by cruisers from the Clackamas County Sheriff's Office and the Canby and Wilsonville Police Departments. Those cruisers now being removed from the scene. But speaking of Wilsonville PD, the scene right here is just feet from the front door of the Wilsonville Police Headquarters. Cell phone video capturing some tense moments in Wilsonville Tuesday afternoon. Sheriff's deputies and police officers with guns drawn surround a car near the corner of Wilsonville Road and Town Center Loop East. This plays out for approximately a minute before at least one of the officers shoots towards the car with 2 people reportedly inside.
Oh my God. I was shaking. I called my husband. I was scared.
This is the woman who said, "Oh my God," in that video. She wanted to remain anonymous, but also share with us what she saw.
I saw the cops with their guns drawn, pointing it at the car, and then I heard shots go off.
It's unclear what led up to the shooting, but we can tell you it involved a chase. A guy by the name of Stephen Greenhaw capturing this video of law enforcement chasing a gold-colored sedan down Wilsonville Road. By the time Greenhaw turned around and caught back up to the chase, it had ended in that gunfire we told you about. Greenhaw then recorded this video of law enforcement providing first aid to at least one person.
From what I know, the suspect's still alive from what I saw in the video that I took. They've just had this whole area blocked down ever since.
That allows the major crimes team to investigate what exactly happened and why. What is clear is that people in Wilsonville are in disbelief.
Crazy for little Wilsonville. Yeah, doesn't happen much around here, so I'm glad it stopped here and not closer to the schools.
And regarding those Wilsonville schools, we are told they never had to go into lockdown during this incident. As for the people inside the gold car, no word on their conditions. And as for the deputies and officers involved in this incident, in all likelihood, they have been put on leave, which is standard protocol. Back to you.
Mike Benner in Wilsonville. Thank you, Mike. There is yet another twist in the nearly decade-long conversation about body cams for Portland police, because tonight we have learned that the police union and the city say they are now officially at an impasse. So one of the biggest points of contention, the Portland Police Association wants officers to be able to watch body camera video, as is standard practice in many departments, before writing up their reports. Though broadly speaking, the city, the Department of Justice, many civil rights activists want them to write their reports first without seeing the video. Now, keep in mind, federal officials recommended that PPB get body cameras all the way back in 2014. Now, both the city and the police union will release their official final offers detailing where they do and do not agree on Friday. And of course, we'll bring you that update.
There is relief coming for almost 20,000 Oregonians after a KGW investigation. Metro and Multnomah County announced they are waiving interest and fees for people who didn't pay the new homeless services and preschool for all taxes because they didn't know they had to. We first told you about the confusion last week after thousands of people got letters from the city of Portland saying they hadn't paid the taxes. Voters approved taxes on high-income earners to pay for homeless services and preschool for all. Metro and Multnomah County said they tried to alert taxpayers, but many didn't get the message, leaving them with sometimes thousands of dollars in penalties and interest. Even the popular tax preparation software TurboTax didn't warn taxpayers who were likely to owe. Now interest and fees will be waived for 2021, and people who've already paid it will get a full refund. Multnomah County is still working out those details. And it is important to note here, this is only a 1-year waiver. Penalties and interest will remain in effect for the 2022 tax and beyond.
Great work from our Kyla Boshi on that story. In our homeless crisis tonight, you may have noticed that homeless camps on Oregon Department of Transportation property in some spots in the Rose City, they appear to be growing. We've told you that might be because the city has essentially spent too much too soon.
Our Blair Best joins us now. And Blair, I guess the big question is, what happens now?
Well, Laurel, it breaks down like this. The State Transportation Agency provides the city with $2 million a year for homeless camp cleanups on ODOT property. The city is responsible for managing that money. That should last them through June. But as of this month, they've already spent it all. The city recently increased its impact reduction program to remove more camps in dangerous, high-traffic areas. Now, with more cleanup teams available, ODOT asked the city to increase how often they remove camps on its property, too. That's when the city used up all the money allotted for camp removals on ODOT property. It's a challenge for local leadership, yet a relief for the homeless.
I guess that's lucky for me, it feels like, because they're not going to be able to throw me off of this place, which is nice.
ODOT and the city are actively looking for more money for camp cleanups and finding safe places for homeless people to go. Mayor Ted Wheeler even met with the governor about this recently. Now, one other thing to note, camps on city property are not affected by this, so those cleanups and removals are still happening. David, Laurel.
Thanks, Blair. Appreciate the context there. One of the other significant challenges in the Rose City, increased drug use on city streets. So let's give you a look at the latest numbers from downtown Portland, Clean and Safe. In 2022, the team collected nearly 177,000 used needles just from that downtown enhanced service area. So those came from streets and sidewalks, plus 4 county drop boxes. Now let's rewind 8 years for comparison to 2014, when they collected just under 5,000 from the exact same area.
We have got to prioritize drug treatment and being honest with ourselves. And it is a city problem, it is a county problem, and it's a state problem.
And widening out from the city last year, Metro's RID Patrol collected nearly 10,000 used needles from public spaces. And then there's the 14 other Sharps collection boxes the county places citywide. Metro tells us over the last 4 years, they've collected a total of 1,480,000 needles. That's over 4 years from all of those boxes.
Parents, families, and care providers are trying to save a birthing center in Gresham. They rallied outside Legacy Mount Hood Hospital yesterday. The hospital is planning to close its birthing center, citing both financial losses and a lower number of births compared to other hospitals. People who want to stop the closure say it will make inequity for people who call East County home even worse.
I feel so fortunate that we received the care that we did, and I know many, many other people have had repeat deliveries here. I would have had my second daughter here, but we lived out of state at the time. So this is just an amazing facility. It'll be a huge loss to our community.
The state still has to approve the closure, which is tentatively set for March 17th.
Well, in Washington, ballots are due this evening for a special election in Clark County. Among other things, voters will be weighing in on an affordable housing levy and 4 school levies. Both the Vancouver and Washougal districts are asking for money to keep existing programs up and running. Now, ballots must be postmarked by today. Drop boxes are open until 8 o'clock tonight.
Valentine's